It'll be a big night as everyone's going to be on display and auditioning for their jobs. So far, they've kind of been average. Here's another good catch. Rara Thomas, the right of Rogers on the opening series for Mississippi State. Rogers quickly out to Thomas again, the sophomore from Eufaula, Alabama. Quickly into Rogers on the slant to Thomas. Somehow he holds on. Gets out of a tackle. It's a sprint. Touchdown.
This is an offense, Clay, that's looking for that stud wide receiver, someone that can come in and change a game. And early on in this one, actually, Johnson and Marks can break tackles.
Oh, another good move after the catch. Rara Thomas, a big play. Lightning again here in the fourth quarter.
It's been about 5 hours since he's made a play, right? Big on that opening drive, but it's a great job. Snatch that ball out of the air, make one quick move.
Rogers throws. Thomas makes the catch. Trying to keep it a one-score game. Rogers takes the snap, fires near side, caught. Thomas wrestled down inside.
That's his 10th straight, and here's the one-on-one between Thomas and Rutherford, and that's a back shoulder throw. Good job.
Rogers throws, hand fighting, batted down. Not nearly as one-sided this time around. This time it's Thomas with a catch inside the Arizona 5.
Here's Rogers on 2nd and 4. Oh, and look at that beauty to Rara Thomas, and another first really poorly done on the mesh. Rogers, as he goes to Rara Thomas right away, and we go to... That is well overthrown, intended target. He got pressure, gets picked up, going to the end zone, and it is a touchdown, Rara. Taking 54 seconds.
And this is big time by Will Rogers. It's an overload pressure. He has an unblocked defender. That's Greg Brooks, number 3, in his face. He knows that he's got to get rid of the football before Greg Brooks arrives. He throws it up and allows Thomas to go up and high point the football. And as you can see, the defender unable, Colby Richardson, unable to locate where the ball was.
3rd down and 2. A lot of pressure, but unable to secure it was Thomas. Minshew.
And just a thing of beauty right here, as you're going to see come inside. Couple of guys working to the left, defenders all the way to the left, blown coverage defensively, and the ball is just dropped.
3rd and 8, no problem, as Rara Thomas is on the receiving end.
His wide receivers release, he's not even out of the break just yet, and that ball is already en route. You can't cover it. Speed out. The defense doesn't know which side to blitz you to.
2nd and 10. Very catchable ball and good balance on the side.
Yeah, and gets forced out. You can come back and reestablish yourself in bounds, but he wasn't at that point, as you can see. He secures the catch. So it was a great effort. Actually, much closer than I originally thought. But the right heel never gets back into the field of play. And
Rogers threw it low, intended for Rara.
2nd down and 10. Rogers stands tall this time and throws. Tried to go back shoulder.
He had a step on the DB. I don't mind the back shoulder. I thought it was the right decision.
3rd down and 8 for Rogers here. He will uncork. Incomplete. Right through the hands of
Rara to have that big explosive play this game, and Will Rogers stays in there spinning it.
Heck of a throw.
Beautifully thrown football in that post route. Continues to lead his receiver across the field exactly where you want to put it.
Get the ball on the perimeter there. An excellent edge defense.
On 2nd and 7, they throw it out to the left side. It's complete to Rara Thomas. There goes Harvey in motion. Rogers locks instead underneath to Rara Thomas. Rogers throws the one-on-one ball, and it's a great catch by
Mississippi State will kind of dink and dunk you. Then they take a shot. That time Thomas does a great job of fighting back.
inside the Aggie 40. Rogers steps up and just too tall for Rara. Just scoring the touchdown, coming off the bench for him, and back to the air goes Rodgers. Caught! Rara Thomas! Goodbye!
A similar route concept. Rodgers just looks to the middle of the field, knows he's going outside all the way. Thomas makes the catch and then runs after the.
And Rodgers throws behind Rara Thomas. Tradition they started a few years ago, and it's become a fourth quarter stable at Davis Wade. There's Rara Thomas getting this ball.
Third down and short. Rodgers to the end zone, and there was some tugging.
This is one of the only times that they have gone just pure man-to-man across the board, and you, like you said, you see just a hand.
Broken up by this Arkansas defense today. 4 of those should have been interceptions. Pressure comes, and the throw is away and caught by Rara Thomas.
Tree is really impressive from all of that, and that's complete to the perimeter. So respond. Rodgers told me this week he knows that a fast start quarter. Pressure off the edge, they get it out, and the catch is made by Rara Thomas, who's spun down after a 9-yard gain. Using a lot of the play clock here, and Rodgers looking to throw. Back shoulder throw, and that's Rara Thomas.
Better by Will Rodgers on that back shoulder. Great timing by Thomas. And then the right toe before the left foot came down, the right foot steps out of bounds.
The throw for it this time on third down, and it's incomplete. It was
Arnold, who's got a great upside, is the guy he replaces.
So behind the stick.
Things in the second half.
1:06 to go before the break. And Rodgers underneath. You know, he hadn't completed a pass, Kirk, beyond 10 yards. Rodgers, short route. Catch is made by Thomas. The half or the game, and you're just trying to get after the quarterback. It is something to see.
Like you said, catch the ball, get out of bounds, right?
Let's get Big Al up here. Equal time.
Well, I started with a duck this morning.
You did. I think you were more comfortable. You were more.
This new technology that they use with their strength staff, 40% stronger from where he was last year, when a lot of people thought he was educating very well.
3rd and 5, long throw. With them like they were last week.
Yeah.
They're his toughest critics.
Yeah, he keeps a good perspective on it, but he deserves some credit when these guys play good.
Keep the flicker of hope alive of getting points on the board here. Long throw, and the catch is made. So Roger had a
backups in, but after the way they played last week and the week they've had, they're finishing it with the starters.
The catch made by Thomas, and there it is. Slant, caught, short, frantic play.
Oh, this is incredible. I love, especially
in a couple more categories likely tonight. And on first down, he's able to go over the middle and find Rara Thomas. That's good.
Going to be crossers. You saw the amount of room that receiver had right there. Attack the space that the defense gives you.
Back to Thomas again, gain of 9.
I drop back here. I think they're just going to rush 3. Yep.
Looking to the corner of the end zone again, and it's batted away.
This back shoulder, but on this one, a little too far inside, and because the coverage was so good.
Officially 57 now for Tulu Griffin. Setting up the screen. Here's Rara Thomas. Man coverage, taking a shot, and a grab made by Rara Thomas.
It's actually great coverage by Nehemiah Pritchett. He's right in phase. Problem is he finds the ball too late. You see his head turn inside, just isn't able to locate the ball. And Rara Thomas, too good. Look at the concentration there. It's a great catch again. Next 50%.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make sense to Mike Leach, and I kind of agree.
Incomplete, trying to find Rara Thomas.
Auburn has just made great adjustments in the leverage that they're playing on the back end.
5 sacks for Auburn tonight. Pass is complete. 2nd and 10. Waffle fries. Slant, caught. Chance to run for Rara Thomas. And Mississippi State reclaims the lead.
Accurate throw. Then that dime by Will Rodgers to Rara Thomas.
Auburn brings pressure. Going to the end zone. Incomplete, trying to find Rara Thomas.
Earlier on the touchdown that Rara Thomas had, I mentioned it was Nehemiah Pritchett.
Interference on the defense, number 23. 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot, and that carries an automatic first down.
To get it out of his hand quickly.
Junior from Brandon, Mississippi, and his pass off the hands of.
Back to the football.
Loss of 3. And that's going in reverse as well. Rara Thomas at the 33-yard line. Rara Thomas. Well, played in a version of the air raid in high school, so Will was ready for this offense. He's ready to throw a touchdown, but it was dropped.
Yeah, they had him. He beat Lassiter on the inside. The ball's thrown on target and on time, and just a lack of concentration by Rara Thomas. That's all that was.
Wow. 2.
Well, the interesting thing that comes up, the discussion will start happening.
Sparky mascot. That's Mike Leach. That's Rodgers taking a shot downfield, incomplete. Since he's made the switch, Mark's back in the backfield. This drive starts at the 25. Rodgers looks left, throws left. Thomas on the completion. Gain of 5. Ball at the 22. Rodgers to throw. Has a receiver wide open. Rara Thomas. 21 yards.
The way receivers get that open. Double moves or miscommunication. You see Miles battle down here at the bottom of the screen. And as the play goes, look, he's playing short zone coverage and doesn't have a safety rolling over the top. The safety is inside, and you can see him put his hands up in the air. Somebody didn't communicate the call.
He was injured after.